Yeah, we live.
What's good, people? Uncle Hotep, Hotep Jesus.
Yeah, we live.
Oh shoot! What's good, people?
Happens every time.
Nah. What's good, people? Episode 44. Fofo. Hotep's been told you. Hotep Jesus, what's going on, man? What's up with you, man?
What's up, bro, man? You know me. I'm over here trying to be the next Bill Gates, the black VC, black. I'm trying to build Wakanda in America. Yeah. So this week was a lot of meetings with a lot of different people. You know, I got the school popping. So this week I've been busy talking to a lot of students, coaching them on their businesses, their life, blah, 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 blah. Shout out to all my new students, by the way. But yeah, it's just basically the same old grind. It's like we want to invest in companies and we want companies that could potentially unicorn or decacorn. But, a lot of people don't know how to get there. So it's like, okay, well, let me provide this service where I can show you how to get there, or at least the process to hop in this thing so you could one day IPO or maybe just, eat off the revenue of your company. So that's what I've been working on, man. How's the fam?
They're doing good. Most important thing, I got a haircut. I'm not coming in woofing this week. My barber went to vacation. She went to goddamn Mexico with her fucking cousins and shit. That should be against the fucking law. First of all, if you're a fucking barber, how are you allowed to go on fucking vacation? I know you're allowed to go on vacation, but then you don't even tell nobody. I usually should get like a text saying, hey, if you want to cut, you better hit me up now.
Yeah.
She ain't do none of that lazy ass, man. What fuck bullshit, man.
See, that's why people need email marketing. That's why people need me. If you had email marketing, you could have just sent the blast out to all your customers and they'd have known. Instead, you do bad business. That's how you lose customers. But barbers know that loyalty. It's that loyalty. Like, who else gonna cut your hair?
Yeah, man. That's what's up. NFL drafts tonight. Some of the woke among us will say that's the slavery.
Man, they selling niggas for high prices.
They selling niggas for high prices tonight.
Niggas is going for millions of dollars. Come get you a nigga. They going hot. Who got the first round? Who got the first pick?
Wait, it's Arizona, I think. Yeah, Arizona, because I think they're going to take Kyler Murray, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, young brother quarterback from Oklahoma. I think he's projected to be the first pick. He could have played baseball or whatever. He decided he wanted to play football. He want that football money.
Black kid?
Yeah, man.
They let a black quarterback in the league? Oh, wow.
Man, niggas been
diversity.
See, you know what's amazing? If you came up in the 90s and like later like us, earlier like us, we've seen where they wouldn't let Negroes be quarterback. Right? Like we've seen this shit firsthand. Yeah. You know what I mean? But now the game has changed and it just evolved and now they get it like a fair shot. Probably a better shot than anybody else. But
do you know how tall he is?
No, but he's short Joker though. So he's like Russell Wilson saw. But he got an arm, man.
That's the problem with quarterback, man. Yeah. You need a tall guy. We need a tall brother. A tall brother. That's why Dante Culpepper did well when he had his short little stint. You know what I mean? He was a tall black quarterback. Tom Brady sits at 6'4". It's a tall man. You got to be able to see over that front line. That plays a factor. So I'm gonna say my prediction on him, just from not knowing nothing about him, just going based off his height. He's got 2-3 years tops before they, relegate him. They're gonna be like, what's his name, Robert Griffith Jr.
Oh, come on, man. Stop it,
Hey,
man.
RG3.
Robert was good until he got hurt.
That's
I
what
think.
happens when you little. You got to run around. It's only so long you could run around. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you got to learn that system like Brady. That's why Brady winning because they got a system. You can stay in that pocket and you know who gonna be where when.
Yeah,
And
there is another brother quarterback from Ohio State. I forget his name. He's tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5". Like
okay,
he's he's projected to like he's one of the next quarterbacks to be picked. We'll see who picks him up.
now
Has to.
I would put my chips on that brother because them linemen are big, man. The linemen are 6'7", 6'8". They fast and oh man, you know you got to see over that. That's why Tom Brady can get those dump offs like right above the line because he can actually see over the line.
While we're on football, we didn't mean to talk about this long, but they got you hear about that Bosa. Nick, I think it is Bosa. The second pick, I think, of the draft is a guy that's a white guy, and he's Team MAGA.
What?
Going through his tweets and shit, man. Oh my god.
What position? What position he play?
He's a defensive end. He like to chase niggas. His brother is in the league too. You know what I mean? He got good genes. You know what I mean? He got good genes.
Yeah, and he maggot out.
He MAGA out, man. Tommy Lauren, everybody follow him. He support Candace Owens. You know, he brought out Candace Owens' name real quick, bro.
What? Oh man, he done pulled out the black card. Woo! Yeah, that's how you get it done. Wow. What's his name? I gotta keep up with him.
Nick Bosa?
Nick Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa.
We gotta keep up with him. He's coming in the league now.
Yeah, he's gonna be like the second pick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But thanks for everybody coming in. Staying tuned every Thursday at 8. Please hit that share button. Here, please hit that like button. We appreciate it. Get the people out here. I guess first topic, yeah, Sri Lanka. You know, that bombing that happened on Easter. Rest in peace to all the people that perished. You know, it's sad, and it just spawned a whole chain of takes that came out. You know, I don't know if the majority of people that had these takes could point to Sri Lanka on a map, but everybody's cared about Sri Lanka, you know, because you know they were targeting, you know, the Christian faith on Easter Sunday. I don't know, you know, and the funny thing is, you know, the strange thing about happened that day, they cut off all social media while that quote unquote attack was taking place. Now, if a government does that, I just want to put this out in the air. If a government, like, say this happened in America, and say this happened in let me give a town. Let's say it happened in Trenton. So an event goes down in Trenton. They don't fucking during that event. We don't want anybody. We're gonna cut out Facebook, all Twitter, and all that shit. Internet cut off in Trenton. What would you do that for? If you ask me, they don't want no evidence getting out nowhere. You can't upload it. I mean, you might be record the shit, but all that live shit, no, we gotta cut that shit out. We gotta get control of the situation.
That live tweeting. That live sharing.
If that live tweeting, that creates what's that? A timeline.
Yeah,
that you can look at.
Yeah,
that's evidence right there.
Yeah, the exact reason. I mean, you got to look at it from a common sense perspective, right? Like, the excuse they gave was they shut it down because they didn't want misinformation.
Right.
When I read it, I'm like, nah, y'all just don't want no information. You know, because if something went down, you would want information. You would want the live tweeting so you can investigate and sort through certain things. The discussion, because the people help investigate.
Right.
They're going to help you investigate I mean, it happens all the time. So that led me to believe it was something funny money going on when they cut off the like what? Oh, okay. I ain't say nothing though, you know. I ain't saying nothing
Yeah.
because you know it's funny because it looks coordinated when you combine it with what happened in that church. Where was it? France.
Yeah.
So when you
Oh, yeah.
combine,
France. Yeah, France, definitely.
right?
No.
So you had that, and then you have and then the thing before that was the mosque,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And ISIS has taken they took responsibility for the Sri Lanka attack and said in part it was a response. It was a response to the attack that happened in New Zealand to the mosque.
Yeah, we know who ISIS is.
They do how you doing false flags on both ends? What the fuck?
On both sides, they not playing.
Crazy, man.
They not playing. No joke. It's see the thing is, a lot of people looking at this thing like just this is America, man, but this is a new world order.
Yeah.
Alex Jones been told you.
Hotep's been told you.
Hotep's been told you. It's a new world order. It's globalism. So whatever they want to carry out as far as pushing policy or dictating what's going to happen next, they can influence America from New Zealand, from Sri Lanka, from France, and create discussions over here that have nothing to do with us. And a lot of us get baited into that stuff too and start talking about it. And I saw a lot of misguided takes. I chose not to. Anytime there's a false, we can't say that. Cannot say that word as a bannable word. But when these events happen, when these Gulf of Tonkins happen, a lot of death is associated with it. So it's really hard to speak at a time when people are losing so many loved ones. And then when you look at it from our perspective and how we view how these things are carried out, you thinking about the people that would actually do this, like just to maintain power, they'll do this. Just like, dang, y'all some evil people.
They definitely are. They definitely are. It's disgusting, and I hate that people lose their lives for this, man. Yeah, well, let me get this out there. Claxton Bear, all the way from Australia. Thank you for the donation. Some dollar dues from an Australian viewer. We appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out to Ben Simmons. He's on the Sixers from Australia. You better win this round. But there were some bad takes, and you know what? What do you think? Let's tie Obama into this because he came out and said, the attack on the Easter worshipers. And I never seen them folks was mad. Obama trick like that. Do they people? I want y'all to understand it. Do y'all not understand that they do this shit on purpose? Like Obama is trolling y'all when he did that. Y'all took it like he just smacked Christianity in the mouth and there he goes. He's a Muslim. There he goes. He's like that. I'm like, come on, man. Can't you see a troll when you see? Do you think he was trolling, man?
It was the modus operandi between him, Hillary, and the coordinated attack from the media. Oh, it's just tasteless. It was tasteless. And I'm on my Hotep thing, so I'm ready to like debunk Easter and the goddess Ishtar. And I'm like, hold up, y'all can't shit on they religion like that. At least call it what it is. Y'all better put some respect on their names. Like, damn,
he beat you to the punch.
no, for real. For real, they beat me to the punch. I'm like, damn, I couldn't even get my troll off.
He fucked your whole day up. You couldn't even get that take off. I was waiting for it. You do it every year.
Every year. And the headache came. I was like, oh man, what do you got? Oh, with the flag. Oh, I couldn't even get my rocks off. That's why I started on Saturday. And I was like, oh, this is what that was supposed to prep it for Sunday. And then oh man. Yo, Easter worshipers. Wow. First of all, it's called.
People were really mad about that, man.
Yo, I'd be mad too. I was mad. Fuck Christians. Yeah, it's like, hold up now. We gotta fight. Hold up. Y'all can't let them. Y'all ain't ride out on my homies like that. Oh, and then the thing is that Google, they celebrate all the holidays.
Yeah.
So it had Passover, it had Ramadan, and then it just had Google. So it was like, yo, you're not gonna throw no Easter bunnies or nothing up on the Google. They don't realize what's going on out here, man.
No, they don't. They don't. And they should be taking a stronger stand. Or like, some of the things they say are like they say what's going to happen, but they're not doing anything to stop it. Like you say, "Oh, Sharia is coming," but meanwhile, you're letting the most degeneracy go in your country. You don't say anything about it. You just like let the stuff go. I see burlesque dancers with 5-year-old girls. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing to stop it. So when they smack you in the face talking about Easter worshipers, they let you know what's coming, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's coming. Yeah. And y'all gotta take a stand, man. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I better either pick Passover or Ramadan. I know my kids will learn Hebrew real quick.
Yeah,
it just, I think everybody has to look at it and understand who has the power.
Right.
They're demonstrating who has the power. Google has the power. Google not celebrating Easter, they celebrating Passover. Y'all got to understand this. I'm saying, y'all gotta step, and that's why it's so important what I do. Being in the VC world, angel investing. This is the world y'all need to be in, because this is the world that's going to shape your future. They're shaping our future from Silicon Valley.
Right. That's the new battleground. Y'all was late to get into the table. They already got their armament set up and everything. You know what I mean? They got the guns they pointing at y'all, man. They just knocking y'all down as soon as y'all pick your head up, they bang.
You feel me? They got the drones popping, the new dog, the mini dog that's about to drop, that they sell, I think, 50,000 units of. I think it's going to be working with law enforcement. That's all. That was a company that Alphabet's the parent company for Google, and Alphabet invested in Boston Dynamics that dropped that dog that police about to use, a robot dog. Gonna be chasing niggas down. It's about to be real out here. But that's the thing. They have it's the power structure, man, and you got to understand where you are in that power structure.
Indeed. So, like, rest in peace to all the people that died and everything, and that horrible tragedy. And let's put the rest of those horrible takes. The first thing we should be asking is who did it, how it was done, and is it a falsified, handkerchief, shit. Back to the U.S. Your boy Joe has officially put his thing in the ring, came out with a video. I guess everybody's doing video announcements now. Did you see the video announcement, man?
Hell no, I ain't watched that bullshit.
I watched that bullshit, man. This is what he said, man. He said he was chilling, and then Charlottesville happened. And he's like, and then President Trump, he said there were good people on both sides, and I couldn't stake it anymore. I'm like, oh my God,
what? He came out with an attack on Trump?
Yeah, because of Charlottesville, he's coming. Joe Biden is running because of Charlottesville, and America is taking the wrong turn because I don't know. Like I guess we didn't take a wrong turn in Vietnam. I guess we didn't take a wrong turn both times in Iraq. I guess we didn't take a wrong turn with financing jihadists in Syria, which we just got finished fucking up. All those terms wasn't bad terms, but Trump saying that, oh my God, America's going to hell in a handbasket. I couldn't believe my fucking ears, man.
Well, the sad news is for Biden, that was a bad move. That was a really bad move. The last thing you want is hold on, I gotta bring up these Biden videos. This is what you don't want, Mr. Biden. You see that? This is what the internet's about to do to you. They said literally nobody, Joe Biden. Look at this. Look at it. 50 Shades of Biden. This is what you about to get, Biden. Look, she like, yo, why is you all on my face? All election. Then look, now you under the microscope. Oh, so you want to drop the N-word right on Obama like that?
Come on, man. Stop it, man.
You see it?
Stall him out, man.
And then the passive-aggressive hand on the shoulder with the N, he basically saying, my nigga. My nigga. You see it right there.
Come on, man. Stop it.
Joe, you don't want this war. You do not want this war, Joe. I promise you. It's gonna be ugly. And I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait for everybody to realize there's nothing to be had outside of MAGA. Once everybody realizes that, because they will see it for themselves, we're going to mobilize our Ninja Turtle army. That's my nickname for like the alt-right types that troll 4chan and all of that. Yeah. The Ninja Turtles. We're gonna get the Ninja Turtles on the job, but they're gonna get it done. You're gonna get memed out of existence, Joe.
Hey man, I'm here to say, man, Biden might be tough, man. Yo, he represents. I think he's going for the white folks that are embarrassed of Donald Trump, and there's a lot of them. Now, whether you agree with Trump, right or wrong, they're embarrassed by. They think they're the type that he should be more classy and all that other bullshit, you know. And he's a white man, and that in the Midwest that still counts. Like don't misconstrue all this media. All the white man is going away. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, the white man is still going to they're going to still determine shit in the Midwest. That's without a shadow of a doubt.
Right.
I think Joe's going to play pretty well on here. He's going to now. You already know the internet's going to go against Joe, but the elderly and the people that aren't on the internet so much, I think they're gonna like Joe Biden.
According to the Hotep Jesus poll, a lot of people are more MAGA than a lot of people might believe. For example, I was on a plane to Vegas earlier this year, and I was sitting next to a lady, and elderly lady, and she started going off about something about the border. Oh, the border, it's not right what they're doing down there. Blah, 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 blah. So, okay, that's nice. So then the lady next to me has said something. And I forget what happened, but I broke the ice. I said, I like Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. Right? The lady to my right goes, yeah, I voted for him. The lady to my left that was complaining about the border goes, well, yeah, I voted for him too, but
they hated Hillary, man. They hated Hillary, man. See, that's the only thing about that. They just, that white women hated Hillary, man. They hated her with passion. And will they hate Joe Biden and say, I don't know about that. I think it's going to be a lot closer if if Biden wins it. It's a long time, and there's a lot of groping videos are going to come out and everything like that, and all the shit him and Obama did, and Joe Biden, getting his son out of jail in Ukraine and all that other bullshit. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out, but he's in the lead, and I think the head-to-head poll today against Trump, I think he was up 5 or 8 points of it.
He's above Bernie.
Yeah.
Biden.
Yeah.
Yo, that Obama stimulus package is real. Oh man, woo! That Obama stimulus. I'm telling you, that's And then he got Stacey Abrams. Oh man,
well, did she take it, or I don't know. I know the black lady. She got a great big old head, but she got a short haircut. She's on I think her name's Simone something. She is Joe Biden's. He's got a black woman as his senior campaign advisor.
Who's that?
She's on I forget her name.
She's on
know what I'm talking about?
She's on whose team?
On Biden's team. He already got
word.
Yeah, his campaign advisor is a black woman, man. He ain't playing with Simone Sanders.
Is it the same? It's not the same one from the Obama campaign.
Was Simone working? No, I don't think so. I think this is a different lady.
Simone Sanders? What campaign did she work on before? That'll tell you exactly what she's bringing over.
She was on TV.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was on I think MSNBC. She was on a lot. Oh, she was with Bernie. Some of them saying she was with Bernie.
Oh, okay. So she got Bernie experience. That's interesting. Bernie experience with Biden. Interesting. Yeah, that's actually pretty effective.
They're gonna try to get that black woman vote for that white man.
She was Bernie's spokeswoman. Oh man. So that means she was there when Black Lives Matter was deboing the stage.
Yup. Oh, yo, wow. Did you see they had a press a women's conference, a black women's conference, and they had Bernie up there? They were cheering his ass, man. Yo, he tried to bring up, when I was walking with MLK, they were like, boo.
They booed him?
Yeah, man, you didn't see that shit?
Why they booed him?
Because people are tired of Bernie's bullshit. Bernie's full of shit, man.
Okay.
No, because they specifically asked him, what policies would you have specifically for black women? And he blew it off, but he tried to play it off like, black women are going to be in our circle. Like, yeah, but what are you going to do for us? So he just trying to give them a runaround.
Oh, man. Black women are the next big lobby to watch out for. Light-skinned black women are the next big.
No, man, it's not light-skinned black women. They getting them out of there, man. They ain't got no say.
Are they beating them out? What, with the colorism?
Yeah, they were like, get your light-skinned ass. Yo, it's almost like, how light-skinned men went out of style. It's almost the same way.
Oh yeah, with Lupita and Issa Rae and they trying to make that switch. Mm-hmm. They're trying to make chocolate great again.
Yeah, you're right. In the chat, they're like, what policies black women we need? I don't know what they need different than anybody else, but it is what it is. I mean, but if you had a person in there, I would ask them specifically what, even if I was fucking hermaphrodite from Ukraine or some shit like that, I would ask, what are you going to do for the hermaphrodite for Ukraine? I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking what you're going to do for us. You know what I'm saying?
I got an idea. How about we subsidize stoves?
Oh my God.
Let's subsidize stove for every black woman who keeps a black man in the household. We'll subsidize your kitchen.
Oh my gosh, man.
It's a great socialist policy. Keep the black family together.
It's terrible. Man, you had a take, man, about what did you have? Put the women in the kitchen again, or what was it called? Fucking crazy, man.
I said a lot this week.
I don't want to bring it up there. Never mind. You was trolling heavy, man. You was going hard and heavy this week, man.
I said, what did the kitchen one?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll find it. All I gotta do is do the search.
Oh no. Where were we at? Oh, we're talking about Biden. I guess that's enough with the Tulsi. She called out Trump again. Him and Pence are fucking are siding with the Saudis against, and the Saudis are discriminating against Christians.
Make women cook again.
Yeah, you make women cook again.
That was the slogan. My bad.
I'm about to cop that Tulsi shirt, man.
Tulsi has to be given a shot. I think she has to be given a shot. I think it's unfair if she's not given a shot. They gotta help her out, man. They ain't giving her no looks, bro.
They ain't gonna give her no looks. She talking about that Saudi shit. They're like, and they damn near own. They own Fox, right? Don't they still own Fox?
They sure do.
So they own a lot of the media. The media is not going to give her no play.
Wait, what she say about what she say about the Saudis? Where is that? I gotta pull that up.
I don't know if she still has. She might still have it pinned on her, like one of her videos on her Twitter page.
Oh nah, she moved it, but she's still talking crazy though. Iran deal, But she said something about the Saudis. What'd she say?
You know how the Saudis, because it's on the heels of the bombing in Sri Lanka. So she went and played like Saudis are actually funding the Wahhabism, all of that spreading out all across the world, which is, it's true, right? And so she's saying, and then Trump and Pence are buddies with the same people that are funding people that are slaughtering Christians, atheists all across the world.
Well, I think that deserves some screen time.
Yeah,
let's Christians, Buddhists, Hindus. President Trump and Vice President Pence continue to try to hide the truth from their Christian supporters. That the terrorist attacks on Christians and Christian churches in Sri Lanka and elsewhere are inspired by extremist Saudi ideology that the Saudis spend billions propagating worldwide. Now, the Saudis have been spending billions of dollars spreading this most intolerant form of Islam, sometimes known as Wahhabi Salafism, through their mosques and schools around the world. It's an ideology that preaches hatred and bias towards Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, atheists, and Muslims who are not followers of that extremist ideology. Now,
somebody was missing from that list.
Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab. There are hundreds of terrorist organizations who are inspired by and followers of this ideology. Yet President Trump and Pence, who pose as defenders of Christians and Christianity, have embraced the Saudis, the purveyors of this anti-Christian jihad. Now, every Christian, every Hindu.
Yeah, she right. I mean, it's not Trump. It's like, this is what I be telling people, like, the Saudi play is the play that's going to happen no matter who's sitting that seat.
Right.
So, when she takes the attack at Trump, that's just her being political. I don't really take that personal. You know what I'm saying? She just trying to use Trump as but boy, they're not going to let that message get out.
Until it's time. I think at some point in the future, they're going to make Saudis the fall guy, and that's how they're going to get away with a lot of shit. But until that day, yeah, you're right. It's not going to happen. But that's that looked crazy, man. I was like, wow.
Yeah, she going hard. Damn, Tulsi. Oh, that's how you feeling? You better have some security with you. Increase your security, man.
Yes, Tosi, Gabbard. It's some NOI jokers to walk with and shit. They have them walk with. Call Farrakhan up, Tosi. Serious. Oh, I think I missed a couple donations, I think. Okay. Lipster Davis, this is MAGA Country Boy. Thank you for the donation. Drew Sample, Trump already brand him Sleepy Joe. He is done. Drew Sample, thanks again for the donation. Yes, we're taking donations, people. Here, PayPal, Patreon, Coinbits app. We do it all. Please share. Please subscribe. Gary Owen, man.
Yeah.
This is the white man with the permanent cookout invitation.
Oh, man.
He's more Teflon than Sean King.
Oh. Oh. Damn, you put it in perspective like that? Damn.
Now, he tweeted this in relation, the NBA playoffs or basketball Americans is playing. Damian Lillard hit 50 the last night, the night we're in question, and hit the game-winning shot. And Gary comes up and says, if the Portland coach ever wanted to call Dame Lillard the N-word, he should have did it then.
Yeah. The tweet's still up.
You got to give it to him. He said, man, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not deleting nothing. What you shine's going to do? My beautiful black queen got my back. But see, you know what? This is a prime example about African Americans that causes the shine. You stand up to them, nobody going to say shit. Nobody going to say nothing. Mm-hmm. You start cowering and bucking and hooting and hollering, and then we gonna get like this. But he said like, so and what did he say? He said before, you know why I'm not gonna get not invited to the cookout? Because there is no cookout. They didn't say shit after that.
That's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect response, because these shines on the left created this fictitious cookout specifically to invite white people to. Like this goes to show you the crackatosis that runs through their veins. They love white people, and that's why they always talking about race relations, because they love white people. They want to be next to white people. I don't know. I don't get it.
Now, is he funny? I'm going to go watch some of his comedy now, man.
I've never seen anything from him I've liked,
but it seems like he has a decent following. He was the white guy in the urban comedy circuit. I guess there's going to be one or two of them, but he has to be decent to survive. Because niggas will eat you alive on the comedy. If you ain't funny, they ain't gonna laugh at you.
Right.
So he has to be at least decent.
Is he Gary Owen? Is he white or is he white?
Oh, he's white, man.
He's white. Okay.
He's Irish or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen anything. I never seen anything funny from him. I can't really rate him. So I don't know. He's not something I'm gonna check out. I just saw the new Kevin Hart, and that wasn't really like that.
No, it was trash. I wanted to watch it.
It wasn't trash, but there was no memorable moment.
Oh, okay.
Usually you watch something Cat Williams, everybody's saying it the next day. There was some quotables. To me, it sounded like Kev, when he hit that stage, was still dealing with that LGBT blowback internally.
Oh, okay.
He didn't look comfortable on that stage. And then plus, remember, he got caught cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
So he was trying to explain that in the comedy, without bringing up the LGBT and the crowd looking at him like just waiting for him. Like, when you going to address that other stuff too? So it was just like, and then I think he should have attacked those things a little bit harder. He kind of came at the idea soft, and I just rolled over and got back on my phone while it was on. Like, this is lukewarm.
Talk about the boy Trump after all this politics. You know, he's gonna be immortal, man. Him and Bibi, he's getting a towel. Bibi said after Passover, he's going to their government. This is Benjamin Netanyahu, the big boy.
Yeah.
The president's president.
The man just won.
Their newly acquired Golan Heights. Trump, Bibi said they're going to name a town in the Golan Heights after Donald Trump.
Trump Town.
What's where I was trying to get a contest of name the settlement after. What's the settlement after Trump going to be named? Downtown Zion Don Donsville.
Yo, all right. So the best ones I seen was the one you came up with was Zion Don. And the only other one that would be just the best troll ever would be MAGA Country.
Yo, that would be fat, man.
Those are my two options. And Joe got his own town in it. The Golan Heights. Like, look, this for you. Thank you. Good job.
Now let's play theory right here, right quick. Like, you know, ultra rich, they want their names to be written down in history books and stuff like that. So let's say the future one world government has a capital in the world somewhere close to where we're talking about. And in that country is called, there's the town, Zion, whatever, Chokeville. Yeah. This guy's name will exist forever. That's what it's about to them guys, And
Did you just say the capital of the world?
It's important to him.
Did you just say the capital of the world?
I'm not going in conspiracy here. I'm just saying, what if
it's for a white man like Donald Trump? I mean, what more could you ask for out of one lifetime? What more could you ask for? I mean, you're born into royalty. You create more royalty. You run the second most vicious nation on the planet. the most ferocious nation on the planet. Your wife is IG babe. You live in the American
good. None of them drink or nothing like that.
You live in the American dream, and you get a city named after you. And oh man, yes, congratulations, Zion Don. He did it.
That's wild, man. That's really, really wild. But I mean, hey, well, it wasn't talked about enough, but we all know why it wasn't talked about in America. But man, I was expecting a lot more backlash from that, but people got shut up real quick. I seen a couple people started to say something, then I seen the clapbacks. Hey, y'all being anti-Semitic about this Trump thing, man. What are y'all doing around here? I swear to God, man. Next thing you know, they was talking about something else. I was like, okay.
You better leave that alone.
Oh my gosh, man.
They couldn't say nothing about Trump getting his own town. That's what makes it so sweet. That you could do that and can't nobody say nothing.
Oh, speak up. Say
Everybody quiet now. Ain't you, nigga?
Oh my gosh, man. What went on at Howard University, man?
Yo,
listen.
Yeah. They said apparently the campus, like, hipsters or white people in the area are like walking their dogs and hanging out on the campus grounds. And they're upset about it. So they've Twitter do your thing. I mean, I don't know, how to feel about it. Like, I don't know, like, why don't you call the Crips up, tell them lick 2 shots in the sky?
I said this, I tweeted this. I was like, if toxic masculinity was actually a thing in the Black community, the white liberal wouldn't be walking his dog and shitting all over your goddamn campus. They were saying, I was reading tweets that like white folks used to be scared to go near Howard. Now they walking all over the crab land, taking their pit bulls and shitting all over the yard, ain't cleaning their shit up. Fucking fell out, man.
White liberal, that's what they do, man. They pretend to be your friend and then they shit on you.
But the thing, the killer was the guy they interviewed. He told them maybe they should move to college. I was like, the college been there for hundreds of years.
Gangster. He said move to college. Oh, damn. Like you said, toxic masculinity was there, wouldn't be no problems. All you gotta do is, that's why you need the Crips. That's why you need the Bloods. That's why gangs exist. Y'all try to talk down that gang culture. You might need to call a little cousin. Call your cousin who knows somebody. Everybody got a cousin who know a Blood. Hey, can you call your cousin? Come up here and just bust off real quick with his homies. They don't gotta kill nobody. Just bust off. It won't be no more white people on that lawn. I mean the solutions are quite simple. You know what I mean? I mean the alternative is, get friendly with them or politely walk up and say, hey, look, this is our campus. Your dog just shitted there. Clean it up. You know what I mean? Like, build your own patrol. Like, if it was me, if I was on campus, let's say hypothetically speaking, Hotep Jesus class president. All right, no doubt. I need a meeting tonight. We establishing grounds patrol. Grounds patrol. You catch white people with their dog. You gonna record it, and you're gonna say something to them, and you're gonna make them hold themselves accountable. If not, you record it, and we're gonna record all the incidences, and we're gonna file a police report. Done.
Yo, is it because niggas are scared of dogs, man? Is that one?
Y'all ain't right.
Yo, listen, I grew up in the kind of like out in the burbs country, so always had dogs. But when I moved into like a town area, all the friends I had that lived uptown, they was all scared of dogs. I'm like, what are you niggas scared of dogs for? I'm like, what y'all think this run? They see a dog haul ass, man.
See, that's terrible. I'm gonna tell you a story. The other day, last weekend, I believe it was, my kids had a concert at their school. The kids sing, and blah blah blah, Lion King and all that bullshit. They sing African songs. They trying to get diverse. So, it's basically first come first serve with the seating, and they were short a lot of seats. There's a lot of standing room, and my mom's came. You know what I mean? So I wanted to secure a seat for my mom's. At least I'll stand, but let me secure mom's with a seat. So I look and I see this row with this, like, it's got a purse at the end of the row, a purse at the other side, and then like a jacket thrown across all the seats. Right? So I'm like, oh, they trying to save seats. Right. So it was a white liberal sitting there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, excuse me, miss, I need one of these seats. So she like, oh, I'm saving these for somebody. I'm saying, yo, it's first come, first serve. I need one of these seats. I said, you can't reserve one of these. Now, keep in mind, the concert ain't started yet. I'm being loud and belligerent, drawing mad attention, talking at the same volume I talk. I'm not whispering. You bugging right now. If I say I need a seat, I said, yo, I need at least one seat. And she's trying to argue with me. So while she's trying to argue with me, I start moving towards the end of the row by that pocketbook. And I go to reach for the pocketbook. I'm like, nah, don't grab no white lady pocketbook. So I said out loud, I said, yo, I'm not going to touch your purse. Please come get your purse so I could take this seat. And she came and got that purse, and I grabbed the seat for my mom's. Like it's just grown man shit. Like, I don't care who it is, what race. Y'all not about to be saving these seats. I don't care if you 6'5", 352, the blackest nigga on earth. Yo, my moms need to have a seat. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel disrespected at any point in life, you got to learn to stand up for yourself. And don't be afraid to speak up, especially not no white liberal. Are you serious? Our ancestors are rolling over in the grave.
Did you see the video of the actual dude with the dog?
Nah, I didn't.
They went because they did their thing. They found his IG and everything. He's got like a boyfriend and a husband.
Oh, so he's safe.
Oh, no, I mean, I think he got. I think he took his page down.
Oh, word?
It was on his ass, man.
Yeah, he should have just called him. He should have called him homophobic and kept his page up.
I don't know, man. I don't know. How could you do that with Howard? Because there'd be the same people talking.
So he was walking his dog on the campus, and they caught him with the dog pooping.
Well, I guess he was one of the dog owners that used the park. Because they were saying that there's a dog park right next to it, and they refused to do it, and they just walked through Howard's campus. Howard just have like, hey, no dog walking. There's plenty of parks that say no dogs or anything like that. That's all they have to do. Put a sign up, man. It's not hard.
Right.
It shouldn't become a big thing like this. I don't know why it became a big. I guess I know why, because it was white man, but whatever. But
yeah, you better get like the NOI, put some uniforms on, start patrolling your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas no more, man.
See, they done pussified the university. Not a white man shitting on you, literally. My kids will never.
Yo, it was the biggest pumpkin I ever seen in my life, man.
That's terrible. Oh man. Oh man. This is why Hoteps exist. We the last of a dying breed.
Yeah, man. What else went on this week, man? They got this boy Tyreek Hill, man. They got him jammed up, man. Football, NFL, man. Because his fiance recorded him, man, and he was getting like, he got locked. He got arrested for his kid broke his arm, and they said he broke it. Like the football player broke his arm, like one of the abusing. I always see people talk about like they get beat as kids. Like, I'm like, damn, y'all must have got beat bad the way y'all talk about beatings and shit like that. But like, I guess there's still some holdovers that like, I don't know, they corporal punishment too far or something, or he just has anger management issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think there should be a hands-off policy with kids, period. If you don't know how to discipline your children without hitting them, you're just a low IQ individual.
That's to be fair. I know that, like, I've seen a lot of these cats that come from the Indian cats. They were saying no, they ass get whooped. They were still whooping ass. The teachers were still whooping ass in the schools.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where they come from.
Yes. Oh yeah. Now that's what I would call Asian discipline, right?
Oh, we got two different. Yeah, you're right. They're two different minds, really.
Yeah, that's Asian discipline, where Asian discipline, you get lashings. It's kind of like all the kung fu movies. When you go to kung fu movie or you training, when you mess up, they hit you with the stick, bah, so you don't make the same mistake twice. Now that form of discipline is to create a particular type of individual. for society. The type of individuals we're trying to create people that work with, capitalist governments really well. That Asian discipline is trying to create warriors.
Right.
Right? They're trying to create people who have the ability to withstand and endure. So they'll beat kids or use corporal punishment as a form of discipline because they create armies. And frankly, I can't argue it down too well because if you look, they cultures ain't dealing with some of the bullshit we dealing with. You know what I mean? Granted, India got the bullshit that's going on with their country, but their people are leaving there and coming here and excelling, which says something about how they're raising their people.
Yeah.
Them people are working all types of conditions.
you ain't fucking lying, man. This shit, like, I would expect some of the shit over here is like a cakewalk, you know what I mean, to what they be doing back home and shit.
Yeah, I eat once a day. No problem. Once a day, no problem.
What are you doing, man?
That's it. Because in America, we go, well, do I get a 30-minute or a 60-minute lunch? Right? Your competition is saying, I don't need no food. I work all day.
You stop.
Man. I grab an apple, I eat and work same time. No problem. This is your competition. And that's the difference I think the difference in the Asian discipline as opposed to even in the Caribbean, when my father and brother went to school, they got lashings in school. That's in Jamaica, that's how it is. I don't know if it's still like that, maybe in some schools, but when he went to school, the teacher would hit you with the ruler or stick or whatever. I don't know. I'm of a school of thought where we divide people based upon class. And, you would have a scholarly class and a warrior class, and we would identify what these individuals are and then, kind of push them into those realms and then do some crossbreeding as well. But, if somebody's like a child is, really brilliant, I probably, not use so much of the corporal punishment and punish them in more intellectual ways. If you're trying to raise an intellectual, if you're trying to raise a warrior, I would punish them in the corporal punishment way. This guy is more likely to go to the military or be a fighter, then yeah, you want somebody that's going to endure some pain. So it depends on what type of people you're trying to breed.
That's that Hunger Games shit, bro.
Word.
You know what? I wish we would do something like more. I know it sounds like totalitarian or something like that, but I think we need to do a little bit better, like a little bit more molding of kids based on what's going to be, what their talent lies. You know what I'm saying? I think we're wasting human potential a little bit by not, finding out what these kids can be good at and then molding them in that right direction at the really early age. Instead of, I think we do it too late in the United States and shit like that.
Yeah, you don't really specialize until maybe, if you're AP kid, you might, start specializing in high school. Otherwise, you don't specialize until, college. But that's why a lot of the other kids that accelerate is because they're doing that stuff outside of the school. They're specializing outside of the school system. If you waiting for the school system to teach your kids, you in trouble. You know what I mean? You got to teach.
Yeah, I know. I got that out pretty quick, man. I was like, man, because I do like I'm doing. We get her these big books, and like she's doing the homework every at least 4 or 5 pages every night. So, and I'm not going to stop that until even when she starts school next year. I'm like, well, you got their homework, then you got my homework, right? That's
yeah,
how it's going to be.
Yeah.
To consider, because I've seen there's pop-up stores. I can't remember the name of it. I guess it's a chain that they do extra tutoring for kids and stuff like that, extra math. I'm thinking man, I'm gonna see what that's hitting for, and I might enroll her in some classes and shit like that.
If you want to make kids that excel in life, period, have them write once a day at a minimum.
Right.
Something, your children are a little bit younger. So, maybe having them pump out a paragraph is cool. My kids are a little bit older, they're 10 and, my 10-year-olds sometimes got to submit 1-page papers, My daughter has to do creative writing once a day. She's 16, so she has to write a short story every single day. You know, so the communication is a very key skill that kids need to have, because in the future, man, we're going to be communicating through email, and like just being able to just dictate business day to day,
Right.
writing sales copy for your products, being able to write a book, being able to be an author. You kind of want to be able to have these options. So I always say, that's the number one task: have your kids write every day, because everybody has their kids read every day, right?
Right.
Or they should. But writing, as Sir Francis Bacon, I believe, said it, reading make a full man, writing make an exact man. And it's the writing where you really see them understand language come out. And then having them read it out loud. So now they're being able to be speakers, public speakers. That's big. Public speakers, you how much to get paid for the event. And you have a kid that can speak real well. You know what I mean? Like my son said, yo, Dad, when you gonna bring me on your channel to get interview me? He want me to interview him for my channel. So I'm gonna bring him on. Here we go. Yeah, I said, do the thing. But letting your kids be, comfortable in front of the camera. My kids go live on YouTube and do their gaming, but letting them get comfortable being on camera in front of people, because that's important, later on in life. And then from there, I think it's just like watching a child and seeing what they're good at, and then specializing as soon as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. See, folks, we give you gems here. Where are you going to get these gems? These life gems. Don't worry, Hotep's been told you.
Hotep's been told you. Yo, wasn't there something we meant to bring up? It was something small news. I think we missed. We meant to bring it up, right? Right before the show, you mentioned it. Do you remember?
Oh man, no, I don't remember now.
It was like a clip. It was a short clip.
Oh, yeah. Houston, Texas. The Bonnet Gate, man. Listen, they telling black women down, the superintendent down the school in Houston, Texas, made a dress code. Not for, there's already a dress code for the kids.
Right.
She made a dress code for the parents.
Right.
Apparently, now this is a high school, man. And, the school is, I guess it's 75% African American, the College of the Shine. So the parents are going to be, we already know what the parents are going to look like.
The superintendent also is a black woman.
Yes. I can't remember what sorority they was clowning the sorority, but you know how they do. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the parents was coming in short ass Daisy Dukes, bonnets, and everybody was tripping off the bonnets because the women love their hair and they got to protect their hair. This one lady came to register her child for high school. She had the hair to wrap, had like a Marilyn Monroe t-shirt, had these little raggedy ass shorts on with some goddamn house slippers on. It was talking about she went there. The lady told her to leave, so she called the news. Like, I was wearing this, and she wouldn't let me. I'm like, you look like a goddamn fool, woman. What's with black folks, man? I don't understand it, because I see there was a good section of people that tried to defend it, like, she could be poor, and I'm like, I don't understand why all y'all do. The first thing they go to, they're poor. They might not have had time to get dressed. They might not have no money. These illegal immigrants y'all talk about every goddamn day. Every goddamn day y'all talk about these illegals. They don't go to school like that for their kids. Look, when it's a brunch, when y'all go to these brunches, it wasn't enough for y'all to party every Saturday night or Friday night. It wasn't enough. Now they got y'all partying at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yo,
your all whites on for that. They get clean for that, but to get clean, go talk to your teacher. You want your teacher to be professional. You want your teacher to teach your kids. And you can't show that teacher the common respect. At least looking presentable when you go talk to them. Brush your teeth, take a shower, do something. What the fuck?
You cannot make an excuse for this.
I couldn't believe it. People were trying to make excuses for that. I was like, man, y'all lost, man.
There's no excuse for that, because, especially the poor excuse. The people are poor because they're not following their life according to these guidelines that the superintendent imposed. The superintendent is trying to show you, look, you could stop being a nigga at any time in your life. It doesn't have, and this is how you do it. You don't leave the house in your bonnet. So let's talk about the bonnet, and I just want to make white America aware of the uniqueness of the black female bonnet, right? So, black people's hair, we got to keep it wrapped up majority of the time. It's just how it goes, right? Especially our women. So at night, they wear their silk bonnet and it keeps their hair in great condition, soft, silky, smooth, right? Cool. Here's the problem. There's a difference between your $1.99 satin bonnet from the Chinese man's beauty supply store, right? Than it is what's the thing the Muslims wear?
The hijab.
Yo, when the Muslims got their hijab on, they got different styles. They got a flare. Nike made them one. Right? It's got flair to it. It's respectable. It's not something that, you bought off Mr. Ching down the street. Okay. African culture, they wear something on their head too when they get dressed up, but they get dressed up along with their wrap. Ladies, you can keep your hair wrapped if you make it respectable. You can't keep your hair wrapped when you got on booty shorts, bootleg Rihanna flip-flops, and a tank top. That doesn't work. You're acting like savages. You're acting like animals. You have to, if you want to be in a higher class, you have to act accordingly. You act lower class, you're always going to be lower class. There's no excuse for that. There's absolutely no excuse. Women, I know you got to wrap your hair, but maybe y'all need to come out with your own style that makes it look nice, that y'all can dress up, or maybe it's time to convert.
Because if the mother goes there and like doesn't care about dressing up to go to the school, to register to school, how is the son going to look at school like it's important? It wasn't important enough for you to get dressed up to look presentable. It wasn't important enough for you to do that. So I'm supposed to take it serious when you're not even taking it serious for me? Man, it's so many levels to this shit, man. And they always want to blame the white man, but no, it's us. And it starts these little things. It adds up. If we don't do these little things, and this is where our community, we have these breakdowns, man, and we don't even want to. Here's put two and two together.
Here's the breakdown. The breakdown isn't at the level of the bonnet.
Right.
The breakdown is at the level of the Negro making excuses for it. Now we know that at the bonnet level that's Reagan and Vietnam, right? The crack and the war. Now we know that made our communities bad, right? Now, when you tell us, okay, well, we still got to dress accordingly, they hit you our respectability politics. Now y'all making up socialist terms, right? To deter people from a lifestyle or a culture that's going to bring them fruit. And that's where the disease is.
Yeah.
It's in our own politics. It's in our own black liberals. That's where the disease is, yo. At the crack level, it is what it is. But somebody has to say, hey, look, cracky, that shit ain't cool, yo. You know what I mean?
Definitely. John Lemley, thank you for the donation, super chat donation. Appreciate it. Once again, thanks everybody. Please subscribe, please share, please do all that. Coinbits app, everything. You got anything else, man?
Nah, I'm good, man. Next week, episode 45, man.
All right, man.
All right, yo, talk to you.
See ya.